We would like to see most of the human race killed off because it is unworthy. It is unworthy of the gift of life.
I don't care what society thinks. They're nothing anyway. They're no better than me.
Until we hear the safe word, we will not stop.
Have you ever thought what it would be like to see a person's head amputated? Think of things so horrible that the human mind cannot imagine them. To see all this and more when you see on stage, in person, that crazy mix-up.
I like being set apart from people. I like to be hated.
Safe Word with Jason Rouse.
Hey, this is Jason Rouse, and welcome to the Safe Word Podcast. On the show today, Casey Rocket.
Hello.
Better known as...
Slumdog Millionaire.
No, I was trying to think of that Papa Roach song.
Oh.
What do you mean,
God.
oh? You say it every show. What are you gonna, which one?
Cut
Me into pieces.
It's, the scars remind me the past is real.
I only know Cut Me Into Pieces.
Cut my life into pieces.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the band Papa Roach?
No, I have not.
They're awful.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. No, they seem...
Do you have a fascination for things terrible?
Yeah, I think it's funny that people like it. I think I do it in a satirical way because
Sure.
it's so lame. Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people like that band.
Oh, yeah. They love it.
They're and then they started wearing makeup. Mm-hmm. They crossed over into the glam rock of the 80s. I don't know why we're talking about Papa Roach. Neither of us have any interest. So you drive from Boise, Idaho. Boise, Idaho. And over a year ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I came to Austin from Boise. I'm from Atlanta, and I had a buddy move to Boise, and I didn't have anything else going on, and I went out there to visit, and there was a club out there, so I started doing some stuff at the club, and I met a girl, so I was dating a girl for a while. Yeah. And
oh, God.
Yeah.
Ed doing comedy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, she's a comedian.
What's with this generation? You're not supposed to fuck each other.
Yeah, we fell in love. These things happen. You can't help it. I think it's good.
And your career took off, and her career is in purgatory.
She's doing good, but she's staying in Boise. So yeah, that ended, and then keep it to me.
Yeah, I know. There's
secrets.
There's a hand in there.
Secrets of the abyss.
So you leave Boise because of what?
Well, our relationship ended, and then I heard Austin was booming, and I didn't know anybody here. So me and a buddy from Boise, who's also a comic, we just drove down here and lived in our cars I lived in my car for like 5 months. So yeah.
You're lucky you had a car.
Yes, yeah, fortunate, certainly.
That's a very common theme is the comedians, you're clearly under the age of 30. Mm-hmm. Maybe are you 25 yet?
I'm 27.
27?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jim Morrison's age.
Wow. That's when everyone's supposed to die, right?
I hope so.
The cool people.
Ideally.
Kurt Cobain, Janis Joplin.
Captain Beefheart.
Did he die at 27? No?
He was like 60 probably.
Who was that? Devil and Miss Johnson.
Oh, Daniel Johnston?
Yeah.
He just died a couple years ago.
Yeah, you like all the kind of fringe creeps?
Yeah, I really do. I actually...
Do you like Crumb?
I don't know who that is, though.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Cartoonist. Fritz the Cat.
Okay, yeah.
He did Fritz the Cat.
Yeah, I like all that. I love like French pop culture. So I'm a big Captain Beefheart. I love Townes Van Zandt, which is a total different genre.
Ween.
Ween. I'm going to see Ween. They're coming to Austin in a couple months.
I heard they do like 4-hour shows.
Yeah.
And drink the whole time.
Yeah, ideally.
Have you been?
No, I would. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Might have to get back on the sauce. You have a terrible drinking problem.
Everybody in this city has a terrible drinking problem.
Yeah, I have a horrific drinking problem. But,
what is it? Whiskey? Yeah, but I've seen you probably, first of all, I've never seen you sloppy on stage.
Well, I've been sober for a while, so I never am on stage intoxicated. But it's just it's not a specific type of alcohol. I'm a vodka guy. I used to drink a lot of Bud Ice. When I was in college, I drank like 17 Bud Ice a day for like 3 years. Yeah.
Because you love the piss all day. Because that's all you do on light beer, right?
Yeah, but it's ice, so it's like Ice House. So it's like 6% alcohol.
Oh, okay.
But
it's like Canadian beer then. Mm-hmm. 6% alcohol.
You piss a lot, though.
Yeah.
It's a lot of liquid. Like that's like a couple gallons of liquid. So
mine was, I'll walk you through it. It was Barbarian wine coolers. Uh-huh. You get a 2-liter bottle of this fucking stuff that make you go blind in one eye.
Oh, yeah.
But one of those was great. Then moved on to Canadian beer, Molson, Labatt's Blue.
So you'd start the day with one of those ice ones.
No, I was never a day drinker.
Oh, okay.
I would start at 11 and go till 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of my thing. And it went from beer to shots of, I think it was like Zambuca.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. A lot of Zambuca. This was a different time then.
Oh, that seems very Canadian to do.
Yeah, it was.
So whimsical.
So it's like a sweet little black licorice-y. It's full of sugar.
Is it like Jaeger?
No,
Yeah.
And it does have that licorice element to it, but and then it was Jaeger. Last was Fireball. That was the end of the line. Yeah, did a lot of terrible things on Fireball and absinthe. Have you ever drinking absinthe? It should come with bail money.
Yeah.
It never ends well.
That's how I was on Fireball. Fireball really is. That's the last stop on the train of alcoholism. You got to get off. You don't got to leave, but you can't stay here.
Yeah.
It's awful. Because once you get a couple in you,
it's whiskey and cinnamon, right?
You're done,
it's Christmas and a hate crime.
The hangover, you're like, the pressure inside your skull.
The cinnamon. I think it's the cinnamon that actually crushes your soul. Anybody who's had a cinnamon stick knows that that's fun for about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And then throw whiskey on top of that. You're in for a bad hangover.
That's primeval.
Did you vomit?
Yeah, yeah.
You're a big puker?
Big puker, I'll have
I just want to load you up with hot dogs, like just raw wieners, just one bite per hot dog, and then just a wiener flamethrower.
Yeah, they're all kind of getting caught in my throat, so it's making a very aesthetic noise.
Yeah, it has a bit of a drag to it. You go up to some girl at a bus stop, pull open her V-neck, and just fire hot dogs down.
The cinnamon and hot dogs.
I puked in a girl's mouth that I was making out with once.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd she say? Thank you.
Yum.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, my favorite. Clam chowder and Kool-Aid. Not the blueberries and fish.
Oh, that's repulsive, man.
Yeah.
The old Charlie Daniels breakfast, man. Clam chowder and Kool-Aid.
Who's Charlie Daniels?
Devil Went Down to Georgia. You sing that song?
No, it's a blues song.
He make a fiddle. He's like a Leonard Skinner type of band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you into the, you're from Georgia?
Yeah.
Who were some of the famous music artists to come out of Georgia? Dozens of them, right?
Yeah, B-52s, REM. a lot of rappers.
Ew, B-52s and REM. Why did you start with that and just go a lot of rappers? I'd rather have heard about the rappers because this was all.
Yeah.
B-52s came out. You know, Rock Lobster. You're already smiling. You love it.
I do like the B-52s.
You like a bit of Rock Lobster?
I do. I like heavy music. Like, you know, I like.
Me in 2 pieces.
Yeah, like I like Iron Maiden and Danzig and all that stuff. But
Who doesn't love Danzig?
I also love the B-52s. I think their commercial stuff is obviously lame, but they have some really cool, like, punk, like, fucking, they're just cool, man. Like,
Yeah, they're cool.
they're unique. And
Yeah,
like,
it's their
confident.
fans.
Yeah, it's lame people.
Yeah, but they're. What about the Cramps?
I'm not really familiar with them.
No, they're not a Georgia band, but they are of that era of punk rock. Lux Interior. He was like a very lanky, gothy guy who wore women's shoes and lipstick.
Oh, I know. And he's like an Adonis, right? He's like a gorgeous man. I think I might be thinking of the wrong guy.
But in a kind of The Crow. And the girl wore Bikini Girls with Machine Guns. Was one of their albums, and she wear a leopard skin one-piece bathing suit and play, I think, guitar or bass or something.
There's nothing better than a woman in a band.
You like girls in bands?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of female singer-songwriters.
Oh, me too.
But I like the girls that cut themselves. You know,
like Sid Vicious,
Lana Del Rey. I like Chelsea Wolfe.
Yeah. No, I've often said if I had a goth girlfriend, I wouldn't do stand up. I'd never look back. I'd be so happy.
Really?
Oh, I'd be so happy. Like, especially like
you already
think about it all the time.
Too, really?
Yeah, you can see it in my eyes. I'm like a new man just thinking it, and I don't even know her yet.
That's a different animal, though. Have you been around the witches?
I've had a couple. I used to date this
fat chick with black eyeliner. Yeah, I can see it in your face. That's your tour of duty. You got to get a dump truck witch.
Yeah.
Before you can bring in Cruella DeVille.
There's a
How much
hierarchy.
of a slob was this chick that you would let get on top of you?
She was so. When I was a senior in college, I met this girl on Tinder who was a Satanist from Iran. She was Iranian.
Nice.
Straight from Iran. She'd only been in America a couple months.
Middle Eastern and satanic.
And satanic.
Cool.
And she was bad.
Beautiful?
She was pretty. Yeah, and she was wild. She would do all kinds of crazy stuff. And she was wild, like sexually, and also like a legit crazy person who would like stalk me. And when I graduated college, I moved like 4 hours away to downtown Atlanta to continue pursuing comedy, and she would make these fake burner accounts on Instagram and message me like, I'm outside your house.
Wow.
I know you've been dating whore. And she was crazy. But I think about her sometimes.
Yeah, because it's hard to get away from that kind of any attention, right?
Yeah, I just want someone to like me.
I know, that's right, even if it's a stalker.
No, it's fine with me. Yeah, I felt good. At no point was I afraid. Because even if she killed me, like, it'd be pretty cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
We're getting somewhere. Let's bring your parents out. Your mother's crying behind the curtain.
Yeah.
What ones if she was physically abusive? Like putting out cigarettes on your neck while you're sleeping, or throwing cups of piss on you while you're talking to your friends.
I wouldn't like to be like degraded, but if she like killed me like in one attack, like it wouldn't be.
Are
It'd
you
be
a
a really good
hopeless
story.
romantic?
I am.
Yeah.
I love, and I think about goth girls all the time, man. Yeah, the problem is you never see them in real life. You see them a lot on the internet. But they're like almost like a banshee, like a legend, like you never.
But let's stop at the internet. For somebody, look, you're right to say this. Where the fuck are they? They're all over the internet. There's 10. Like, these girls are so hot. Dozens of them. Dozens of them. Where do you live? You cannot scroll through the internet without seeing some hot chick with a dog collar and PVC G string on,
Yeah.
and heavy goth makeup, and you never see this
never
girl.
see 'em anymore.
No, you know
No.
why? Because they're sitting in bed online, just cashing checks.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just cashing checks.
They don't have to go anywhere.
No.
They're just too busy being gorgeous and playing with my heart.
Yeah, well, they play with their hair.
Yeah.
It's simple as that. It could be. There's all kinds of extreme things on the internet, but sometimes it's just some girl who plays with her hair and she's got 10 million followers.
Yeah.
It's
It
sick.
is sad. It is.
It's sick for somebody like you who's never going to get a chance to meet that girl because her career is so lucrative right now that she's denying the love of Casey Rock.
Yeah, of the common man. And I work hard and I'm so sweet and polite. And I
Yeah, but that's
That's
just
not what you want.
Well, this is the thing: is you just have to blow your shit up, and then you can pick all the cutters you want. Hang out with me. I'll get you a girl with a hook for a hand. Yeah, I know. I also, you know who Betty Page is. Yeah, that made a really big impression on me. So as far as, I wouldn't call that goth,
Yeah.
but as far as the fetish aspect of it, who doesn't want to see a hot lady in, name it,
Freaking fishnets.
fishnets? Don't be ashamed.
I'm starting simple. I'm a man of simple taste.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
yeah.
dude, a girl with fishnets goes a long way.
Oh, yeah.
They've been around for a minute, and they're very unpractical. Let's be honest. They snag on everything. Yeah. So fishnets, boots or heels?
Boots. Yeah, boots. Practical. Stomp on me. Freaking spit in my ears. Make me can't hear nothing.
Okay, so you want to, maybe you should get on a website called FetLife.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, you can get, you'd have no problem getting what you want from that.
You know, it's not so
It's
much.
not coming. She's not knocking on the door. You
I
got to
know.
go knock on her door.
I gotta seek her out. I
gotta seek her out.
I gotta get a nest egg. Like I gotta put aside some money.
It's not about that. I've had
Yeah.
it and I've lost it. And when I had money or didn't have money, it didn't matter what. I know these. You just want a whore.
Well, it's not. See, it's not so much of a sexual thing for me. It's just like I want a goth girl to like take care of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't really think about like I'm not like really that sleazy like sexually. I just want her to like just hold me tight and we can watch scary movie.
Is it because do you look at her as like a kind of a dominating personality, larger than life, that kind of dark, smoky?
Esoteric, mysterious.
Yeah.
Casting spells when I'm at work.
Because you're nothing like that.
No, I'm not.
No.
And I want to be, but I'm not.
But don't be.
Yeah.
You won't get what you need if you're that fake.
Yeah, that's true.
You could. This is Austin. There's plenty of. Actually, there's a witch market in at Buzzmill.
Really?
Yeah, they do it like a couple times a month. You should go down there with some crystals and a satchel or something and trade your soul. Go in there with an empty jar and go, I'm selling this to the highest bidder. Your soul. Well, what does your dream life look like? First of all, she's doing all the decorating in your fucking house.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're cool with that?
I'm totally fine with that. I want it to look like Halloween all the time. Spooky Spider.
Yeah.
Pumpkin year round. And I'm no good at. I have
Tim
like
Burton or Amityville Horror. What is it? More of a cartoon end of it, or do you want bloody swords in the bathtub and rubber heads on the floor?
more like Amityville Horror, like because I'm not like, I just like the esoteric element of it. Like I want like cool like Necronomicon, like a little like she can have her little like witch's like shrine that she can do little spells on and stuff.
Sounds so romantic.
I know, it sounds like a great. I'm actively working towards it. So
Okay, I would have never. I didn't think you were square or squeamish.
yeah,
But that's and it's not even a hard left. I'm attracted to things that are opposite. I am a fat goth chick at heart. I eat a lot of ice cream and I don't talk to anybody.
but you don't like women like that. What do you like? Or you do
I like girls
that.
that don't call the cops after you come on them. Look, as far as what I like, none of your goddamn business. Listen, if you had to line up all the girls I've been attracted to all the years, they're all vary. But I'll tell you one thing, they all had a vagina. Some of them. Some of them I had to cut one.
Okay.
With an ice skate and a blindfold.
Yeah, Castaway style.
I do enjoy, that was definitely one of my big attractions was, to get back to that Betty Page thing, was that, that's what kind of planted the seed of this goth chick. I was like, that girl's got secrets. That girl has no boundaries. There's going to be piss and blood everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want her to piss on me. I want to be clear. You keep returning to the piss thing. I want to be clear. I don't want her to fucking piss all over me. No. That's
not taking care of you, is it?
No, it's not. That's not the warmth I'm looking for. I want her to just be nice, and she can do her spells, and we'll have missionary sex. And we'll be nice to each other.
Okay, so some, like more of a hippie witch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She makes homemade bread.
Yeah.
And comes into the bedroom and puts a crystal on your chest and kisses you on the forehead and says, this is going to get rid of your testicular cancer.
This will get rid of your early onset Alzheimer's.
I know. Hey, what is in your family tree, by the way? Heart disease, mental illness, diabetes. What do you got on your tree?
My tree's pretty clean. I got some lung cancer and alcoholism mostly.
Cool.
But nothing.
Classics, by the way.
America. My family's from the Midwest, so just heartland stuff. You know what I mean? Generations of people who work for a living and drink to go to sleep. Yeah.
To forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget about the factory.
It's very Canadian. Following what's happening in Canada? Truck drivers?
I missed it.
You missed it? That's so American.
I missed all the truck drivers.
You missed it? They're still there. Are you?
Oh. Well, good. That's good. I don't know anything about
You don't know.
it.
Nobody does.
Siri, what is the trucks doing in Canada?
She doesn't want nothing to do with it either.
My phone's been off for days.
Yeah, I know. I just unblocked you today. Have I sent you that picture with the girl with shit on her face?
Oh, no, not yet.
Okay, I'll do that on the way out.
Airdrop it to me.
I'll airdrop it. I like to do a thing called log drop. On my scat chat. I used to have scat chat on Snapchat. I used to do log fatherings. Every morning, people would get a brown envelope in their inbox. And it was just me doing a dirt squirrel out of the old bike stand.
Yeah.
They just fly out like wet boomerangs and just run down the back of the bowl. But goth chicks.
Yeah.
Well, you know there's a goth bar here.
Yeah. Which one? Casino?
No, that's more of a metal bar.
Yeah.
The Asylum. It's right around the corner from the creek.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like that. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm outgoing for it. I shouldn't even be putting this type of energy out of there. I probably couldn't even handle a goth girl, man. I'm too weak.
Yeah, well, this is the perfect time. Is you maybe need a little pick-me-up from some lady who's going to support you in your dreams and your career with a little bit of love and attention. And then when your shit blows up, you go, see, baby, I'm not a loser. And then leave her.
Yeah. For a soaking... piss-stained dominatrix.
Yeah. Mrs. Piss Whiskers.
Pissy Dangerfield.
I had a girl punch me in the face when I was inside of her. Isn't that weird?
What happened then?
Well, she tried to call the cops.
Tried to call the cops on you?
No, I tried to call the cops for being attacked. No, I didn't. But she did drive me right in the fucking mouth from the bottom. This is the same girl who had a tattoo of a zipper on her pussy.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Where was the tattoo? On the lips?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that was her first tattoo. Is that a red flag? Not for Uncle Fuck over here.
Yeah. That's old Uncle Fuck.
Did you ever run from a woman crying? I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
I've been in some problematic. I've been with some crazy girls for sure.
Yeah, 27 most definitely. At least I'm gonna go and say 3.
Oh yeah, yeah. 3's a good number. That's
Yeah.
right. That's about right.
Longest relationship, 2.5 years.
That's about right. Yeah, like
I also,
3.
I
yeah,
can read minds.
you're not wrong. That's almost dead on. If it's something about piss, I don't like it.
No, I have my head back, but I'm not opening my mouth. was the last one? Why am I Scott? Scott.
Are you getting a reading?
I'm getting a reading.
Okay.
No, was her name to start with an S?
Oh, that's what for the girl I lost my virginity to. Her last name was Scott when I was 14 years old.
Okay.
We're on to something.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird.
Okay, I'll try and do one more
Yeah.
in a minute.
Let it flow through you, man.
I don't know why. She's very blonde and white, but I think I'm wrong there.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, I've never dated a blonde girl.
That's funny enough. That's my longest relationships have been with blonde girls, I think.
That makes sense.
They're either tall and dark or short and fair. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you like rocker girls you normally date?
I'm 50 years old. Just fuck me.
Yeah.
I'm
You're done with the games, man. You grew out of it.
I like all types of women. I like all kinds of women. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the ladies.
Yeah.
I like girls.
No, me too. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this goth chick like is she just like a tall, long-haired, witchy type
I wouldn't
girl?
like her. I wouldn't like her too tall. I like small, mousy girls.
Okay, so she's a petite
Hipster.
little goth girl.
Yeah.
And but let's be honest, for this to work, she's gonna have to be close to 10 years older than you. Are you cool with that?
Why is that?
Because there's no way the drama that you're gonna get from a girl your own age, she's just not gonna know what your fucking career is and what are you doing?
It's true.
Your friends suck. Come home.
Yeah.
The older woman that's a decade older, she's gonna go out there, and if you're gonna cheat on me, use a fucking condom, you piece of shit. Now go and make some fucking.
Get out there, you rascal. Get in some trouble.
Yeah, Jack and the Bean. Yeah, and then you scoot out with your little stick and. Yeah. I've seen you walk.
Yeah, dude.
Always with the shoulders.
I'm shuffling, very animated. Yeah, she's gonna get out there, scrape your knees up, get into some trouble.
Go get into some trouble. Go fucking make some of these idiots laugh.
And make some memories. I love you, sweetie.
And then you go up on stage, become the beast that you are, and then you go home, take off your shirt, lay down on your back, and put your legs up like a dog who wants his belly rubbed. And she comes over and she goes, "You stink like my piss." And you go, "What?" And she throws a cup of piss in your face.
And I go, "I love you so much."
Yeah. And
You're
she
my
goes, "I'll
stinky
never
girl."
do that again. But your friend called me and says that you were into this."
And I see you peeping in the window, and you go, "You're doing good.
Keep going. Yeah. Tell her she's fat." Yeah. Get her to hit you. I'm just the puppet master pulling the strings.
You've got an old pirate's telescope."
What? There's some, but you're cool with all the everything's black that she has.
Oh yeah,
You're fine with that.
Absolutely.
When you go into your own home,
I'm fine with it looking like a damn dungeon.
Yeah.
I like all that stuff, man. I don't know. I like it, and I've tried over the years to morph myself into someone who is like goth myself, but it's just not who I am.
No.
I'm a cheery guy. I got a great smile. I like some B-52s, but also part of me, the duality of man, I do like a little bit of dungeon stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're figuring it out, man.
You're talking to the right guy.
Yeah. We're in the damn dungeon right now, dude. Whistle Pig Briar Whiskey, dude. Come
Well,
on.
what about going to a dungeon party?
This could be fun.
Yeah.
Whips and chains.
Yeah, but it's not as terrible as you could think. It's not you go in there and someone throws a cup of piss in your face.
Yeah, this whole road you're leading me down is paved with piss. The road, you know what they say, the road to success is paved with piss. And I think Jimmy Carter said that.
One day, there's gonna be years down the road. Okay, your career is gonna do whatever it's gonna do, and then there's gonna be a day where the piss flies, and you'll be like, "Man, I can't believe that old guy killed himself."
A truck a big semi will drive by and hit a puddle of piss, and it'll fly over me, and my goth girlfriend will look at me, and I'll be staring off into the distance, and she'll go, "What's wrong?"
And a tear.
Yeah.
Is that you crying? No, it's piss.
Okay. He goes, "What are you thinking about?" "Somebody I used to know." And I'll see your reflection in the puddle of piss going.
Can I tell you something that's completely true that happened 2 hours ago? Going for my run around Lady Bird Lake, as I come up to that bridge on that side, on the other side of the buzz mill there, an old man, I have my headphones in, and he's going like this, going like, "Call." And I'm like, "What's wrong?" He goes, "Hey, you need to call the police. I had enough, and I'm about to go hang myself."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he had a belt, and I watched him walk over to the tree, and then I started running up the hill a little more to see it. I didn't want him to create a audience for him to show off. But he threw the belt over the fucking branch of the tree, and then I turned and just kept running. You know what bothered me the most? This guy had a great head of hair. This is true. What does that say to me?
You didn't even call the police?
No. No.
I don't know, man. Okay, so let's. Did your running, like, did you just put your headphones back in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have been.
You just tuned it out.
I just go, well, that's your choice. Who am I to interrupt your suicide?
Yeah, it could have been a cry for help. It'd be hard to do that with a belt on a tree, too. I think his logistics are off. Like, I doubt he was able to pull it off. On that bridge, about 3 months ago, I was driving after an open mic at the creek. It was like 2 a.m, and this car was driving right down the middle of the road. It has 2 lanes, so it's driving over the center lane, and I like kind of pull off to the side and slow down because they were driving erratically, and they stop, and he just sprayed an Uzi over my car. He shot like 5 shots over my car.
Really?
Yeah, and it obviously is like horror, like scared the shit out of me. Like really scared me.
You saw the gun?
Yeah, and I heard the shells drop.
Yeah.
I saw the gun for a split second, and I like turned away, and he was trying to scare me, I guess.
Yeah.
And he sprayed it, and I heard the shells drop. And then I called the police, like a narc. But he's shooting at fucking cars, so I called the police.
You want to see something fucked?
Is it a best gore video?
What's best gore? Is it?
It's like one of those gore websites or ISIS beheadings and man ran over by train.
What? Where is it? There was this lady showing off in the car with a handgun and accidentally blows the guy's head off on the passenger seat, and he just slumps over and blood just pouring out of his head.
Yeah, you take a look at it, man.
Where is that?
This happened. I was doing the Giggle Boys podcast, Mike Eden and Eli, months ago, and the podcast ends, and Eli goes, "Oh, dude, I just got this crazy text message." And he shows me a gif of this guy blowing his head off with a shotgun.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Oh, this one's the craziest one. You saw this one recently, right? So these guys are all out partying, and these guys just roll up on them. Somewhere in Mexico, I'm guessing. But I was thinking suspicion because the old man that goes inside.
Oh my God.
They see that guy? I think he had.
Oh, you think he set it up?
I think he might have.
Oh wow, dude! That guy in the white shirt is fearless, dude.
Yeah. He's done. He's about to die.
He's shooting so casually.
I don't understand how you can stand in front of the window and shoot over top of it. Oh, he's done.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
This is just around the corner here.
That's at the Buzzmill.
Yeah. But these guys.
The one-liner competition at Buzzmill.
They.
Oh man.
They come back.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All over because they closed an hour early.
No. They were closed for Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, there's no shortage of, well, you got to figure wherever you're doing comedy is where people get shot in this town.
Yeah, 7th Street's not a great
6th Street.
Yeah, but 7th
too?
7th Street, where Creek is. A lot of homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. When I lived in Atlanta, I lived in a really bad part of town, right next to the prison.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff like that. One time my buddy took a bunch of acid and had like a mental breakdown. And when we lived like literally like a block away from the federal prison, and he was tripping and his brain was not suited for it, and he like ripped a sink out of the bathroom and left. I wasn't living there at the time, but he like just like Dewey Cox, you ever see that movie Walk Hard?
Yeah.
It was like that. He rips the sink out and then he just left, and they're like, holy shit, where is he? And apparently he had went to the prison and was knocking on the door like, let me in.
Yeah.
Let me in. And the cops obliged, and they fucking took his ass to jail.
Fuck. So he's coming down on acid in prison.
Yeah. Oh, what a night. And like a bad, like this is not like, fucking
no, it's
whatever.
Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, this is in Des Moines, Iowa prison. It's like downtown Atlanta, like fucking not good place to go to county.
You've taken acid, what, about 12 times?
Probably 20 times or so. But yeah. But I've done a lot of various hallucinogens.
Yeah.
Ketamine, probably 100 times. Fucking Robitussin, hundreds of times. Mushrooms.
Sipping syrup?
Yeah, just tuss, man. I get a lot of cough syrup. Yeah, I like...
You look like a cough syrup kid.
Yeah, I was when I was a teenager.
You haven't had your eyes open the whole time you've been here. Are you on the syrup?
Yeah.
A lot of... well, that was a thing with those screw wrap.
I don't know.
That's southern. It's a Texas thing, and they would drink that.
Oh, like lean.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's like. I
watched a documentary. Yeah.
Yeah, lean is like codeine syrup. It feels like painkillers, but tussin is like a hallucinogen. So like when you drink Robitussin, which is just over the counter, like you just buy it. It has a chemical in it called DXM that makes you hallucinate. And it's very similar to ketamine, but it lasts for like 10 hours. So you're like tripping.
What's the DXM? Is that a abbreviation for what?
It's like dextromorphone or something. Yeah.
That's what they smoke. They smoke those pills in South Africa. They call them buttons.
Oh yeah.
So they take the
dextromorphone or something.
Yeah, those pills, and they take a broken pop bottleneck.
Yeah, they do that with Quaaludes. Quaaludes too. Yeah, I've seen that Vice.
So we've heard.
Yeah.
So it's all heard.
But yeah,
they wouldn't let me buy buttons in South Africa. They said it's bad for you.
Oh man, what a bummer.
I know.
I'd love to do them. I heard it only lasts like a couple minutes when you smoke it.
I've seen the people who do it. It never ends well, really.
Yeah, and they kind of collapse, right?
Yeah. What's your favorite? You don't smoke pot.
No. My favorite was drinking and painkillers. So I have a bad.
Yeah. Oxys.
Yeah.
Not using any needles though.
No, I would smoke them and snort them
Put a
and
little
stuff.
tinfoil and fucking burn it up.
Little foilies. Look at me, dude. It's like we're talking about goth girls all over again. Oxys are the goth girls of drugs.
Yeah, totally, because they'll kill you in your sleep.
Yeah. That's the type of love affair you don't wake up from. Yeah.
What was the, did you just get clean?
Yeah. My biggest problem is drinking. I've had to go to detox like 4 times for alcohol. So I get the shakes. I have alcohol withdrawal. Like a lot of people.
How are you guys so fucked before you're 30? I don't know how many comics I've met here, dude.
Yeah, a lot of people are
I didn't clean up till 40.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Still haven't cleaned up. But you guys are fucking pussies.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
you got the shakes.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't get the shakes. I don't know if I think they say like
Parkinson's.
Well, I think they say like 1 in 3 alcoholics get the shakes or something. Yeah. So, but yeah, I had them bad. I still have to take.
like this.
Yeah, I still have to take medication because if I don't take it, I've caused neurological damage. I still have the shakes.
How much cheap alcohol have you drank to get the shakes before you're 30?
I started getting the shakes when I was 19.
Jesus.
So yeah, I just got them bad.
Yeah.
What about your friend?
I forgot. They're all dead. All my friends are dead.
Really?
Most of them, yeah.
Damn.
How many of your friends have committed suicide the last 2 years?
Not a lot.
2?
Not a lot. I don't think any.
No, none of your friends? You gotta hang out with cooler people, bud. If you were dating this goth chick, I'd tell you you'd have a few friends that had committed suicide.
Goth girls are the best. They always have the best stories.
I'm gonna help you.
I know a lot of people who've overdosed, just not a lot of suicides.
Okay. What was it? Oxys?
Heroin, fentanyl.
Yeah.
Go to sleep forever. Go to sleep forever.
I'm so relaxed, I'll just go to heaven. Yeah, your body just shuts down.
Yeah, just take a load off. Give your lungs a breather.
Now, when you were smoking oxys, how do you get past the sleeves?
What do you mean?
You know how they're time released.
Yeah, if you well now
there's a YouTube video. Yeah,
before they weren't.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Razor blade.
Yeah,
crush.
You can. It's the same thing with
crack, freebase.
I've smoked plenty of crack in my day as well. I was thinking of something, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, the oxys, whatever. Now, I bet you can probably still smoke them now. I don't know. I haven't tried in a long time. But yeah, back in the day, they made the oxys, they just crushed up super easily. Yeah. They would melt right away when you put them on tinfoil. So it was like they were made to be ingested however you wanted.
Yeah.
People just shoot them up. Like, yeah, it was amazing. A different time.
Yeah.
A simpler time, many would say.
And then what? You get some clarity? Or were you getting high while you were doing comedy around that time?
My first year. So I got sober when I was 21, and then.
How hard were you going for 3 years? You are sober at 21.
I had a horrible drinking problem. I had a really bad drinking problem. So I had to go to. I had the shake so bad, like
ulcers in your stomach from the alcohol and the pills.
Yeah,
blood,
throw up blood.
Cool. I know.
Shit blood.
I know. Mm-hmm. I know. And it's funny when you puke blood. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. But when you shit blood,
that's concerning.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
I told the guys at the gym there was blood in my stool. And the doctor in the gym said, you better get to a hospital right away.
Yeah.
And I said, well, it's in the shower on the floor. I don't think I need to take that thing anywhere.
Just waffle stomp it down the drain. Was this at a Planet Fitness? That's kind of an occupational hazard at Planet Fitness.
Step into someone's shit in the shower?
Blood shit. That used to be
It was Bally's Fitness. Baseball, football.
Me?
Yeah.
I played baseball from when I was 4 years old to when I was 18. So yeah, I love baseball. Yeah, my dad was a pitcher in college.
How do I know all this?
I don't know. I don't know. I love baseball. I'm a diehard Cubs fan. I listen to every game on my phone. Love baseball, big baseball. I played basketball for like 5 years, played football for like 6 years.
Yeah, you look the way you are on stage. First of all, do you know who Lee Evans is?
Mm-mm.
You don't know something about Mary?
I know the movie.
The guy with the cane.
Let's see.
He used to be he was a boxer, and you can
Is he
see
good?
it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be a boxer, and he does like a 2.5, 3 hour show and sweats through 2 suits, 3 suits.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he has to go change his suits because they're drenched because of his physicality on stage. He's a huge. His physical comedy is world class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a low center of gravity. I was a catcher for a couple years, so that might be where the crab comes from.
Yeah.
Might lower the diaphragm.
I was into skateboarding and BMX stuff, so I always approached it like a linking tricks and ideas together in a fluent, seamless form.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm pregnant. Have you ever had anyone pregnant? You were all high on pills.
You're funny.
You probably came in somebody mistakenly.
You're being crazy.
How many, 2 abortions, right?
No abortions. I've had a couple pregnancy scares, but they were never pregnant.
2.
I've dated. You've had 2 abortions, or me?
I've had 37.
Oh my
I won't
God.
even get into a relationship with a girl that hasn't had an abortion.
That's a prerequisite.
Yeah, you gotta have. I don't care if you smoke. Treat me like dog shit.
Gotta have a
You've
strong
gotta have
woman.
at least 3 abortions because I want to be with somebody I know that could also commit a murder. I ride or die.
Yeah, you need a Bonnie to your Clyde, man.
Yeah.
That's so romantic. That's so
And
cool.
an ice cream scoop in a bucket.
You're so old school, man.
I'm old fashioned.
Yeah.
I'm an old fashioned girl.
I mean, is it so much of a problem? You like to be wined and dined a little bit? I don't think
do.
so.
So, what's your dream date with your goth girl? She takes you to a late night. First of all, I'll tell you right now, she's gonna fuck you in a graveyard at the end of the date.
I'm more than okay
Is
with
that
that.
all right?
Oh, that sounds like a dream.
Yeah,
A nice autumn night.
yeah. You guys are walking home, and she grabs you by the hand, and she goes, "Do you want to fuck?" And then yanks your arm over a fence into a graveyard, and you got to pick the tombstone like a mattress at a hotel. Like that one. That I don't want to fuck on top of anybody that was born in the 1800s.
Yeah, you want to get a newer one.
Yeah,
Ideally.
somebody was born the same year as you, because you're kind of in a threesome with the dead.
Yeah, the devil's.
Yeah.
That's the real devil's threesome. Yeah, you a goth girl and a fucking corpse from the great beyond.
Well, what happens before the sex?
We go.
Maybe she moves you into her house. But you just say, "Look, I'm set, but I don't want to buy any furniture. I really don't want to look for a house. Can I just share a room with your cat?"
Why don't I stay in the room with her? Because we're old timey. We have morals.
No.
Her cat has his own
You're
bedroom.
making a joke. You're making a joke, and she laughs and she goes, "You know what?
She goes, "You're so funny. Let's fuck in a graveyard."
I'm thinking." She's like, "This might be a little premature for our relationship, but I did just fuck you in a graveyard, and I think you should move in with me and my cat, Peaches."
I think the date would go like this. I get done.
She picks you up in her car.
She picks me up from the factory in her car. I just worked a 12-hour shift.
No, you just headlined at the Paramount Theater.
I headlined the Paramount Theater.
She pulls up in a hearse and, and a short skirt with a butt plug in.
I gotta take the back door because all the girls at the show are chasing me like the Beatles, like I'm dang Ringo Starr.
And they're not goth girls.
Not interested. Fuck off, sluts.
Yeah. Dumb cheerleaders.
Freaking get out of here, blonde girls. I want to be with my Persian goth girlfriend. And I get in the car. She's driving way too fast. We skid out. we end up, it's like pouring rain, and I look up, and we're in the Culver's parking lot. We get 2 frosty malts.
What's a malt?
It's like just chocolate shake.
Okay.
And we get butter burgers. We have a delicious meal.
She takes you to a drive-in movie with milkshakes in the armrest.
Yes, and we go and see
right after your show.
Yeah, it's late as fuck.
Yeah.
It's like midnight.
She's like, listen, my cousin's related to the owners of the drive-in. We've booked the whole thing. I got a rate on it. It's just me and you watching our favorite movies with malts.
And Peaches is there in the car.
Peaches is in the back sitting in his bed. And then just before you guys are about to kiss, you hear, meow. Oh, you're like, oh, Peaches, fade to black. Right?
Oh, Peaches, you rascal.
Yeah.
And I go, Peaches isn't breathing. And then we gotta save Peaches. We gotta take her to the animal hospital.
Yeah, Peaches, it starts as you're just about to put your hands down in front of her pants and flick that horseshoe clit she's got. Because she's major genital piercings.
Yes. Borderline reconstructive surgery. You can't tell the clit from the hole.
And she's like, I was really into some hard shit when I was younger, but it's more of a pain to take all these rings out.
Yeah, she has gauges in her clit.
Yeah. Like it's ringed all the way down like a shower curtain.
Gross.
And when you fuck her, it sounds like someone's trying to steal her purse. Yeah, because she's going to have, look, a series of things that she's going to have to reveal to you that she's not necessarily, look, these goth chicks, the hardcore ones, there's some scarring.
Yeah.
Okay? And sometimes it's their cunts.
And when you take her from behind, it sounds like somebody's shaking a gumball machine. I could be gross too.
Oh, like somebody kicking keys across a concrete floor. Oh, I'm making myself sick. Oh.
Like somebody threw a slinky in the dryer.
Oh. Like someone threw a paint can lid into a dryer.
It sounds like a metal object, and a dryer is the moral of the story.
She's good with kids.
She's great with kids.
Maybe she's a school. Nah, she owns a bookstore.
No, she owns a bookstore. And it's occult books. She's a LaVeyan Satanist. And she only practices chaos magic. Yeah, she's great. She's everything I've ever wanted. And she never shows me affection in public.
She's only taller than you when she wears heels.
Yeah, she's like 5'6".
Without heels?
Without heels.
Okay.
She's like my height with heels.
Is she American?
She can be if she wants to be. Whatever she wants, man. It's up to her.
What happens if she's from like Estonia or something like that, and she's got like a kind of, one of those Baltic accents?
That's fine. That's even more crypty, scary.
Yeah, she's like
witchy.
Rocket. You need to stop leaving your shoes in front of the door.
Rocket, what's wrong with you? You haven't even touched your piss Alfredo.
Yes.
She makes me all these piss-based meals.
Drink your piss or no soup.
That's the punishment in some cultures around the world.
Well, what if she's got something that you are not into but have to accept because the package is so there?
What do you mean?
Like maybe she's got some PTSD and the only thing that helps relieve it is maybe you had to smash all her toes with a hammer or something.
Like a one-time thing or like all the time? Like every time they heal? Like every time they heal, I gotta break him again. That seems like a full-time commitment. I'd rather she's not like batshit crazy.
No, but this is not a crazy. She sat you down. She's like, listen, for me to overcome the trauma that I've had in my life, I need you to physically distract me from that. And the only thing that works is a good old toe smash. And she opens up a box under her bed and it's full of like restraints and whatnot, but there's a pigskin hammer at the bottom of it. She hands it to you and spreads her legs. And she says, when I'm done with the handle, because she's going to fuck herself with the handle.
Naturally.
And then she yanks it out and throws it in your face. And it leaves a wet mark on her cheek. And she says, now I'm ready. And you're standing there like Barney Rubble.
None the wiser.
She's got her toes on the end of the bed, and you gotta ring them like a seal playing horns. Xylophone at a kid's party.
Give her the old Gaddafi surprise party.
And she just, as you're just about to crush the pinky, she yanks her feet up, pulls her legs up, spreads herself, and then fires a piss whistle. So bad. Your hair's all on one side of your head because she's pissed. You turn your head back and to the left.
It slicks it over like flock of seagulls. Like it sticks perfectly in that position. Like a young Elvis Presley.
Piss Presley.
Piss Presley.
Oh, Piss Presley.
Elvis Presley. And we both finished simultaneously. What a dream.
I feel better now.
Yeah, I'm going to go to sleep, man.
Yeah, think about goth chicks trying to climb over a fence with fishnets.
It is relaxing.
Yeah.
That's my my love language is breaking goth girls' toes.
I'm gonna use you as bait.
Okay.
How old is she?
40.
Yeah.
You convinced me she needs to be older.
She has to be older.
She probably can't keep up with my dang rock and roll lifestyle.
No, well, that's the thing, though, is you want somebody that's going to embrace your rock and roll lifestyle.
Support me.
Support you.
And the bookstore's going well, so she's got a little money put away.
Totally. She's got, look, first of all, she had money put away. The bookstore was just something to keep her busy and do something that she enjoyed. She's hardly there.
Yeah.
She's kind of, not rich, but she's set. She's set. She's full.
She's comfortable.
She's comfortable. And she's like, listen, I've never dated a guy like you. Your friends suck. Yeah, because first of all, the goth chick, any of your friends, your comedy buddies, she's not, that's a deal breaker for her. Don't bring your fuckhead friends over to the house.
No.
Are you cool with that?
I mean, like I said, man, if once I get this goth girl, everything else is secondary. So if I have to leave
my house,
my friends, my family, my possessions, I'm more than willing to do that.
And you really, but where are you going to pull your comedy from?
I don't even give a shit. I probably
it's all going to be about your abusive girlfriend.
Yes, it's going to be about my goth wife.
Yeah,
and we're getting married. Yeah, man, and I'm going to get back on the sauce. She lets me drink, and I can control it because I finally have the thing that was missing.
Peace.
Yeah.
And listen, this is going to be probably a big thing. Is her son is a year older than you.
Oh God. Okay.
That's going to happen.
That's fine.
She
man.
takes care of herself. Like when you guys are naked together, you look like you've really let yourself down. She's taut.
Yeah.
Tatted up. She's like, how do you want it? Because I do all of it. And you're just sitting there with your dick in your hand on the corner of your bed going, I think I'm in over my head. And she's like, head it is, and slaps you across the face and throws a cup of piss. And you just...
Be careful what you wish for, man.
I'm nervous. A goth chick could potentially... you could ruin your own career by getting into the perfect relationship.
I know, but it's something I'm more than willing to do. It's one or the other. Either I am fully dedicated to stand up, or I have this goth bride. I don't know if there would be a happy medium there. I feel like I might just fully commit to just every beck and whim she has.
Yeah, but what happens if one of her whims is like, hey man, like,
Poop on my tits.
No, she wants you to be successful in your career because now you're hanging around the house too much.
That's true.
Staring at her.
And that's not the man she fell in love with.
No, she was with the guy. She liked you, and then when she saw you on stage, she said, hey, this is a guy, not what I 100% want, but it looks great for me right now. And it's you. She brings you inside. There's dead roses all over the place, right? Mm-hmm. And the only downside is she's claustrophobic, so she shits with the door open.
That's an easy trade-off, man. And I bet her poop smells great.
No, it's not even that. She doesn't have any shame about anything. She's over it.
Yeah. She's 40.
She's like, can you go downstairs? I think there's going to be more hitting the water in a minute.
Can you take Peaches outside? He always gets fussy when I make my squirts.
The cat's meowing.
Yeah.
He's trying to scratch at the window to get out.
Oh, Peaches. He hates when I take green apple splatters.
Oh, but she does it on all fours in the basement with a dog collar chained to a wall.
She's old school, man.
She's old-fashioned.
She's old-fashioned.
She's old-fashioned. She likes to play guitar naked for you in front of the fire.
Yes.
And pour pig's blood down over her tits and fuck herself with the business end of a whiskey bottle.
She keeps Hostel 2 on repeat in the background on our Vizio TV. She's the best.
She seems nice.
She seems great.
And you know what? A very good cook. She loves cooking for you.
Yeah, she does.
She loves cooking. Hey, Casey, I made cookies shaped as ghosts. And you're still in bed with your Garfield slippers on. Going, yeah.
Take my sleeping cap off.
Yeah, is that you, honey? I thought it was an angel.
Light up my big Hunter S. Thompson cigarette, the long one with the filter.
Yeah.
Take a big old bump of Coke, and I don't want any cookies because I'm geeked up now.
What if she was a closet heroin addict?
I'd go down the fucking rabbit hole with her, man. I'd do anything for this girl, man.
Yeah. Because of the cat.
Because of the cat. Wait, because the cat's so frustrating she's addicted to heroin?
Well, the cat is a bit of a clock. The cat is evil.
He's a klutz. Yeah, and he's always messing up her spells.
Yeah, especially when you're at the dinner table and you see a cat's asshole. And you've already got one in your hand. How embarrassing. Do you get a regular show in town that you're doing? You're at the Creek pretty regularly.
I did have a show at the Creek called Rocket Party. We're not doing that anymore, but
it's hard to do comedy in front of 10 people over and over again.
Well, I was headlining it, and we were gonna do it every week.
Here.
Yeah, well, yeah, the shows were going fine, but it just there was some production problems. So I'm gonna start a new show at the Creek, but there's not a reoccurring one right now. But if people check my Instagram, I'm doing shows all the time. So
and what is your Instagram?
It's Casey Rocket, just CASEY Rocket.
Yeah,
on Insta and TikTok and YouTube.
And you're not going anywhere.
Not anytime soon. I'm going to Houston.
No, I mean Austin's home.
No, I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
I'm here for good.
Yeah,
I love it here. Yeah,
I love it here too.
Yeah,
it's cool, right?
Oh, it's amazing. It's more than I could have ever wished for. It's been so awesome, man. I love Austin. Yeah,
I know. It's been a real treat. The last year living in Austin.
Yeah,
everything was. Especially what's going on in Canada right now. This is. I may as well be on another planet of freedom. And where else can you get machine gun spray across your car?
Yeah, the old Compton brunch. Yeah, it woke me right up, man. The old Compton cappuccino is what they call that.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, wake up fire?
Yeah.
Thanks for being on the show, Casey.
Yeah, man, it was so fun. It was fun to kind of manifest. And that's one of the keys to magic is manifestation. So I think, hopefully I can meet this girl and have her piss down my throat.
If I meet her...
Shoot me a
before
text,
you,
man.
I'll send you a video of her blowing me. Your wife.
Man, she won't stop talking about you.
Yeah.
No, man, it was really fun. Thanks for having me, man. Yeah.
It's
yeah, it was cool.
when it gets a little different outside, we'll go to. I'll take you to a goth event.
I would love to.
Yeah, I'll bring you.
Yeah.
I'll be a good. It's like going to the Dracula's castle with Dracula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you'll be definitely the alpha of that group. So please take me under your wing, and I would love to go. To
Yeah,
something like that.
I would love it. It'll take the heat off of me, especially you and I in a goth club. It'll be easy. You're gonna look like the weirdo, not me for the change. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Check out Casey Rocket appearing on stages and theaters all over Texas and abroad.
That's right.
Over there.
Over to the UK.
We would like to see most of the human race killed off because it is unworthy. It is unworthy of the gift of life.
I don't care what society thinks. They're nothing anyway. They're no better than me.
Until we hear the safe word, we will not stop.
Have you ever thought what it would be like to see a person's head amputated? Think of things so horrible that the human mind cannot imagine them. See all this and more when you see on stage, in person, that crazy mix-up.
I like being set apart from people. I like to be hated.
Safe word with Jason Rouse.